What's up, everybody? Kyle here. So today I have this huge box. It's huge, and inside it is the Lenovo Think Storage. It says Think Server on the box, but it's actually the Think Storage SA120. So some of the people from if you're from r/home lab, have probably heard of this box before. This is a Lenovo direct attached storage box. It uses SAS 6 gigabits per second, fully capable, and SATA 6 gigabits per second. So that's what I'm going to be using it for today. And yeah, let's get right into it. So it's a 12 bay server, well, 12 bay enclosure, and it's 12 3.5-inch drives, and I believe this one has one power supply, but it has the ability to have dual hotspot power supplies. So getting into the box, here are the rail kit. Here is the rail kit. So the nice thing about these Lenovo and HP servers is they come with the rails already. So got some rack screws. I won't be using those because they're too small. Actually, no, I might be using them because of they're custom with the rack rails, but it's more of a shelf actually than rails looking at it. But oh, here's some more spare screws. We'll close this back up for now. It's gonna be a sort of shorter unboxing. Those there, and here is the box of accessories. By the way, this is I don't know if I said it or before, but this is a new storage server, so it's never been opened before. And Kitty wants a part of it. Want to smell? Oh, he wants to bite it. But here's a SAS cable for it. I'm not going to be using this specific one because, as you can see, it is quite short, like really short. I'm just going to use this for testing until the other parts arrive. Oh, it actually came with 2 power cables. Maybe it does have 2 power supplies. I'm pretty sure it doesn't, though. Lenovo SA120. Oh, I'm not sure what these are for, actually. Oh, I take it these snap onto the side, probably. We got a serial. There's the 9 pins. Serial to RJ11 connector. This is for upgrading the firmware. We're going to be doing that too, because apparently newer firmware actually lets the fans spin down. So, Think server documentation and other rack mount guide and stuff. So that's what's in there. Oh, there's the knife. We will, I'm actually just going to take the whole thing, move it over here, and take this big foam thing off, put it down here. Another big foam thing. There we go, all suctioned onto it. Oh, cat. He doesn't know what's going on. Hey, Goober. Yeah, get out of here. All right. So yeah, here's the actual box itself. Wow, there's a lot of padding here. This box is like pretty huge, and this is tiny. Yeah, it does only have 1 power supply. I'm not sure why they gave us 2 cables. Probably just a generic accessory box. But yeah, let me get this out of the box and I'll come back. Alright, so I got it out of its packaging, and here we go. Never opened before. I'm gonna tear open the little label here. I don't know what this bag is for. Probably just protection against something. Definitely not anti-static. If I can get it off. Come on. It's quite heavy, so it doesn't really want to cooperate. But okay, here we go. We'll do the front first. Here's the front. It comes with 12, what are these, blanks? Yeah, blanks. So they come like this. You push down on this little button here, come out like that. I ordered 3 trays and they came today also. See if you can see in there. The camera doesn't like turning on the flash while it's videoing though. But definitely a solid box. I like this box. So we'll just put these trays back in here. And it's got the nice SAS back plane. Come on, there we go. Come on. Doesn't want to go back in. Come on, just one more. Wow, these trays are kind of a pain in the butt. All right, there we go. Flip this thing around. I'll actually turn on the light. It's been sitting here. All right, so here's the back of it. You can see here's the one power supply. Flip this back, check out the power supply. It says these are 500 watt power supplies. 80 plus gold. Yeah, 550 watt right there. So very, very powerful. Probably actually rated for more than this box really needs to use. Fan modules, I'm not even going to bother taking those out. They're tight. See if we can take this out and check out the inside. Yeah, there's the sort of backplane connector, but I'm only going to keep this one module in because I don't exactly, this doesn't need data center redundancy. This is just an expansion to my NAS. But I took it out and now it doesn't want to go back in. Okay, we'll put that in later. But here's the back card. Not sure why it has this. Must have been just, it kind of scratches easily. Yeah. Alright, whatever. But there's the upgrade port, status LEDs, SAS thing. So this is, one of these is SAS in and one of them is SAS out for other bays. Spare power supply cover. Oh, and you can actually see the fan modules, how they kind of plug in there. That's interesting. It's actually like a hot, that's interesting. Yeah, you could totally, actually, oh, I'll be right back. I'm gonna unplug one of these fan modules. All right, so I'm back. And it appears my suspicions were correct a little bit. If you look at this, these are 4-pin PWM fans. Now I'm gonna have to, of course, confirm the pin out because I don't know for sure that these fans are just normal standard fans. But yeah, it appears to be possible that I could actually upgrade these fans to say like Noctua, I think these are 40 millimeter fans, Noctua fans, and make this box basically silent, especially since I'm using WD red drives. This box is designed for like SAS hard drives that spin at like 10,000 RPM. So the thing about those is they run hot, which is why these fans are designed for that. But it's possible that since I'm going to be using WD red drives and they run really efficiently and they don't produce a ton of heat, it's possible I could, and even the connectors aren't fully, they're kind of backwards compatible with non-PWM. But I could replace these with Noctua fans, which have lower CFM but are really quiet. So maybe I'll do another video if this box isn't as quiet as I want it to be. I could make another video of me replacing these fans, and they're totally just like 40 millimeter fans. Only thing is, not sure about these little, I'll focus. Not sure about these sort of, they look like rivets. They're not, definitely not screws, so oh, never mind. They just pull out like that. Let's put this one back. They're sort of like locking things. And then there's just this one cable here, and that goes to an LED here, saying that the fans have died. Oh yes. I'm going to hope that inside the management interface, I can set the warning warnings for the fans, because I don't want this thing beeping on me if I put third-party like Noctua fans in, and it's like, oh, the fan RPMs aren't what they're supposed to be. But we'll all figure that out. We'll figure that out when I go into more detail on the box. But yeah, that's actually really good news, because that would be amazing to be able to upgrade my fan assemblies. Actually, we'll look into these little I/O modules too. So along with this box, you also get the ability to have 4 external, well, not external, but on the back SSDs. And those 4 would go in 2 here and 2 here. And those modules are actually really expensive on eBay. They're like $200, basically the price of this expansion chassis. Oh, and it also screws in here. Wow, they really don't want you getting into these. There we go. Alright, there's the little cover here, and we'll take a peek inside. Oh yeah, look at that. That's actually really funny. If I wanted to, those are just normal SAS connectors on the back. Oh, they're not as deep as I would hope them to be. That's the only issue. You can see there's 2 normal SAS connectors. So if I was really dedicated, I could mod this thing or create an expansion card for this that would actually accept 2.5-inch SSDs. But slight problem with that is that there's this aluminum plate on the front that is limiting the depth of the SAS connectors, so they probably wouldn't plug into just a straight drive that way. But that's kind of cool. See all the various expansion ports and stuff that are back there. But that's totally not what I expected. It's kind of interesting. We'll just put that back in there, pop this screw in, and we'll reassemble it. Alright, so let's keep going. Alright, so I've got this top screw in, so now the rail is sort of mounted. It's the top hole, and then this hole underneath the this peg here, and this bottom hole is for keeping the server itself in its position, so it doesn't slide out in, say, an earthquake or if the rack is moved. So there's the 2 on the front. I'm just going to slide 4 of these screws on the back for the back rails. And we'll go back there and I'll show you what to do on the back. So, got a little bit of light here. Going to just slide, same peg like that there. And the thing about the back rails is now there's only 2 holes. So I'm going to start the bottom hole first. We're going to do the top one, and you notice, oh, it doesn't say here, there's an L on the inside of the rail that I followed to tell which rail goes where. I'm just going to tighten these up with a screwdriver. There's that one. Wow, focus! There we go. Come on. So these are custom screws. Better not lose these. There's that, and I think from the design of these screws, these screws are only really meant for, yeah, there's not a third step in it, so these would only be designed for square post racks instead of round, or square hole racks instead of round hole racks. So I'm just gonna get the second rail in and we'll do a test fit. Alright, so I've already kind of started just doing this so that I can do it with one hand, but take your server, now that both rails are in, and all you do is slide it back. Now, having a bit of an issue with it because I'll show you back here. If you look on the back, Oh, it actually is all the way towards the back, because you can see in there, this has slid all the way into the little tabs that are back there. Here it gives us longer screws, and these screws are for the bottom here. Where'd my screwdriver go? Here it is. These longer screws are so that the server doesn't fall forward inside the rack. So you would just screw these in, and you would do the other one.